So going over the trades today, May 26th, big gap up on Sunday night. Again on Monday night, bulls have the tendency to use this low volatility period to push the agenda higher, causes short covering. We did get a little break at the end of the day in the market as it closed the gap from Monday's trade. You see that Monday the market was open, the stock market was closed, but the futures traded in a narrow range intraday. And so what we're seeing, we continue to see is these gap ups at night. You see last Sunday night, same thing, gap up, choppy week, the entire week. A Monday gap up, closes gap up again, and then after this gap up, the trend is down, but the momentum is higher, and so it pulls a lot of strategies to the long side. Cobra 3 went long today, minus 625. SR counter trend 2, mean S&P minus 325, adaptive moving average minus 1287.50. Night trader was a winner last night, plus 675. It did not trade on Sunday night. I showed in a video earlier how you could make it trade on Sunday night by setting the don't trade if holiday is equal to false. Then it will trade on holidays, but that trade did not take place in the portfolio because don't trade if holiday is set to true. Prefer to take a break when we can on holidays and not always trade. And so gap continuation captured this short move to the downside. Really choppy to get the market to go down at all. It's so tightly wound to the upside. It's had a huge run up, but it's so tightly wound to get a short trade off. But gap continuation was successful after two failed attempts, minus 325, minus 325. And then it finally was profitable on the last trade, plus 355. Once again, we had this bounce that happens. There's a bounce that usually happens, and not usually, but there are time periods when the market will bounce at 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central when Europe closes, and this was about a 20-minute delay before the market bounced. So Europe closed right here, the market sold off another 20 minutes, and then it bounced. It almost filled Friday's close, and so once again, very tightly wound market that it cannot even trade down to Friday's close after a holiday. And we had those are the trades on this in this workspace, plus 355 on gap continuation and night trader. Those were the top trades on the day in this workspace. All strategy access 2, AT 2019 minus 1287.50. The big winner of the day, plus 29.85, had a situation where it went long and then short, and then plus 29.85 on AT 2020 NQ, and minus 825 on SR counter trend E-mini NASDAQ. We are not trading tick pulse in the portfolio. Tick pullback minus 525 on the NQ, minus 725, and then the SR counter trends had a series of losers. Tick count trend also minus 625, and then minus 825. And then plus 475, and then minus 825. So a down day in the stock indexes, and we're in a little bit of a drawdown. I'll have the portfolio calculator updated later tonight or tomorrow, but we always like to use those drawdowns as entry points or to add additional contracts. And no trades except for Cobra Euro 4 and All Strategy Access 3 and All Strategy Access 4. Cobra Gold was a highlight, plus 575, taking this short trade. Gold continues to be a mystery to me. I used to have a feel for where gold was going, but it just seems to be all over the place right now. I would have anticipated gold to be higher, with equities higher today, but it is down on the day. Risk assets such as Bitcoin and gold are down, and so it looks like they're trying to short VIX, short gold, short Bitcoin, and prop up equities. And that's the play. We'll see how much longer that continues. No trades on SR counter trend or All Strategy Access 5. No trades on After Hours ES. And let's go over the 25K portfolio. So good day overall in the 25K portfolio, 50K portfolio. Plus 355, minus 325 on the two day trade strategies that traded today. SR counter trend 2 ES. And gap continuation 2020 NQ, and then night trader was plus 675. So this portfolio was up on the day, Let me pull up after hours ES. It should take a trade. It may take a trade at 5 o'clock. We'll see. But let me pull that up. So no trades since last week on after hours ES. We may have a trade at 5 o'clock. So we'll see how that turns out. The mark, it is 3:52 p.m. The futures are about to close for an hour, and then the market will open it back up for Wednesday's session. We look forward to what tomorrow brings. Today, we went over the trades, and we have a little bit of a drawdown with the highlight here in AT 2020 in Q. And so I'll have the portfolio calculator updated so you have the latest results in that, so you can see where we are in the drawdown curve.